Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Rogue Trader here. We just got done fighting a bunch of Eldari. We'll pick up their stuff. Guardian long rifle. It's as good as the Hector. Huh. That's interesting. Interesting. Not bunched close enough together for me to get a bunch of them together. Very chain swords, okay. Okay. Should be one more up here somewhere. Okay, is that everything? Oh, there's something way back here, but I don't want to go there. I want to go see what this is. So we're lost in the woods. The bodies of the Eldari have been hacked to pieces with extreme brutality. Their wounds indicate it was done by a power weapon of some kind. Soil under the bodies is turned... Gracious Isha, only a true monster capable of such atrocity. And the soil under the bodies is turned rusty brown from the gore. The monster is capable of such an atrocity. Well, that's Winterscale. He's definitely a monster. Him and his buddy. Got caves down here.
I always have a backup plan.
There's something over here. Oh, got some crack grenades. Who needs crack grenades? I think I used one. Probably the other person that will use it would be her. Right? Okay. The forest. Well, we're lost in the forest, folks. I have no idea where to go. We're gonna run up here to this one. There's nothing else out here. Let's go off into the forest.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The next section of the forest. Hours of wandering the Rogue Trader to a tall, sprawling tree. Something shiny is stuck in the foliage. Coming closer, the Lord Castan recognized an obsolete, heavy void suit model that has been subsumed among the growing branches. Heavily damaged skull bares its teeth from behind the murky glass. At least their death was quick. Okay. Assuming I'm going to find more traps.
Everyone knows your presence is poisoning the mind and soul of the Rogue Trader. One wrong move, and I will end your miserable life without question.
There it is. The monkey pride. You think the Elantark would wallow in darkness without you to guide him. But his soul shines so brightly that it will dispel any gloom. And so I do not fear your words.
Interesting
Rise to the top, or get
Interesting
left in the
conversation
dust.
there.
Pay attention.
Okay. Let's move everybody.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
I'm going to put everybody back. No, everybody back here. Get away from that. And then we'll send Yrliet up there. See if she can do it. These are roughly minus 40s.
Trivial task.
Alright. Stuff for my ship. To the forest. Where did I come from?
Let us not dawdle.
Came from this one. which...
Look at that.
Everybody stop. There's a trap that way. We want to check out the trap.
I have learned much in my exile.
Okay, do we want to go out the one that came by a trap? There's a trap in front of this one. Let's go to this one. We're just lost in the forest. I have no idea where we're going to end up. The irresistibly sweet aroma of fruit teases the rogue trader's olfactory senses, especially after so many hours spent in the stuffy humidity of the forest. But after locating the source of the aroma, he decides against tasting the appetizing fruits. Several mummified corpses lie under the fruit trees, their withered faces a testament to their agony, their bodies covered in dark wounds resembling the bites of giant leeches. Aha. Don't eat the food. Don't drink the water, don't eat the food. Am I back to where I started? I'm back to where I started. I went left the last time. So this is back where I started. So I want to go this way? Is there no choice down here? What's this? Just run outside blocking the way. The trail is gone. I can't go that way. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
So I guess I have to go through the one up here. Alright, we gotta go through this forest doorway. I have no idea where they're taking me. I've seen that picture before. Am I going back to where I used to be? Enemy fire on themselves and stuff. Vending and following positive effects on their team. Yes. I figured that out.
Oh, spill no tears for me.
Morton the Grey, don't sheathe your axe yet, my lord. More game rear their heads, eager to lose them. Mountain of muscle next to the laughing rogue trader menacingly rolls its shoulders. You recognize the hulking man as Wharton the Grey, arch-militant to Caligula's Winterscale, who accompanied his master to your Magnae Accessio. He turns on his heel. The blade of his power axe shines threateningly in the sun, covered in fresh blood. Upon seeing you, he breaks into a bloodthirsty grin. You repeat yourselves, Xeno scum. Do you really believe that I will fall for your trick twice? Speak with God. O Starborn, graciously allow this priest to speak. The one before you is not... Silence! Caligula sparks at the old man, his eyes blinded by blood and rage. I did not feed you to the forest beasts for one reason and one reason only. You may still be of use. If you do not want to die with these Xenos, shut your mouth. Abelard. Lord Caligula, you must have lost your mind. Why else would he mistake the Lord Captain for an enemy of humanity? Lays a hand on his weapon apprehensively. Do not make me kill you. So much for a reunion of old friends. Do I go here? In the name of the God Emperor Caligula's Winterscale, do not make me kill you. What do I do? What do I do? I want to talk to my people. I am Dren608 trader on Valencias. Try that. But of course, and I am the God Emperor of mankind. Oh, it didn't work. Bears his teeth ominously. The old man quickly starts whispering something into a strange seashell-like ornament he wears. Round sparks flash in Caligula's hair, and a cloud of steam suddenly bursts from your mouth. Huh? Oh, some old twig. Caligula's angrily shakes his head, trying to throw off the psycho spell. Then your gazes meet again. Recognition dawns on his face. Is that you, New Blood? Fancy meeting you here. What in the void are you doing in my world? Servants cheerfully begged me to return you to your white ship. I magnanimously agreed. Servants cheerfully begged me to return you to your void ship. I magnanimously agreed. She spits blood through his cut lip. Useless void born freaks. When I return, I'll tear their legs off for doubting my strength, and their heads for not being able to settle their problems themselves. Who said I want to return to the void ship? I still haven't met a worthy adversary. One who would grab me by the throat in a death grip. The hunt is not over yet. Dren608 trader, a wildfire ignites in Caligio's eyes. You know, your lordship of Undulancius, why don't you join in the revelry? The forests here are teeming with, bastards. I'm not greedy. There are enough trophies for both of us. I only have a 62% chance, but I really need to do that. Please, dice, be good to me. Succeeded. Yay. Unsurprisingly, at your first meeting, Caligula's one appeared before you in more favorable light. However, under the layer of dried blood and dirt, you notice a strange detail. The rogue trader appears neither wounded nor exhausted. Having spent a good 30 nights in the forest of Timur, Winterscale has merely swapped his dazzling smile for a feral grin and drenched himself in the blood of his enemies. Inspect his retinue. Speak with God. The thin old man looks on with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silvery sparks glimmering within. His body shivers from the slightest gust of wind, yet you can still sense the power contained in his elderly frame. He nods with a meek smile. He's a big old psyker. Magos Galinia Zeta, a panicked Benhiric trill escapes from under the tech priest's hood when one of her mechandrites goes limp, sparking in multiple places at once. The servant of an homicide gently picks it up and wearily wields her combat tool until the manipulator starts moving again. Trevor Cassini, tall navigator in ragged clothes of silk and silver, proudly wears the coat of arms of House Cassini. Half of his face is ruined by a fresh scar left by acid. Dren608, trader of Yrliet. The navigator nods politely, though he tries to hide it. His voice is filled with pain and suffering. Mercenary Slith. Yes. The Slith mercenary looks around viciously, frantically clutching their weapon. Their body is peppered with wounds, both old and new, some rotting and some almost healed. Their yellow pupils narrow when you lock eyes, but the Xenos quickly loses interest. Wharton the Grey. Awareness test succeeded. Yay. Thank you, Yrliet. Wharton the Grey has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and a dull expression on his face. However, unlike Caligio's other servants, the arch-militant does not look exhausted, and neither does Caligio's. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle, as if the hunt has only just begun. I should like to ask a few questions about your presence here. Really? And I should like to tender a sea serpent steak and a bottle of Collection Amazak. What misery! For 10 moons already I have been forced to subsist on grass, roots, and insect larvae. Cause growls restlessly. Save your questions for later. I'm not talkative when hungry. Let's find a way to the old man's village. Then I'll give you your audience. The old man guiltily lowers his head. The forest home of this priest and his people had always been full of wisdom and life, but the fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkness one great moon and one small moon ago angered the forest spirits. This priest must find his way home to the heart of the Timur and perform the soothing ritual alongside his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist the trails. Until he does, the Starborn will not be able to return to the stars. First order is to return the priest to the heart of the forest and calm its rage. Well, what are you waiting for, new blood? I wandered these forests for 30 nights and did not find the way to the old Twigs village. We'll see if you bring us better luck. Move out. I don't really want this guy with me, but... She's the guy. Okay. Oh, let's go up here. To the forest. There was... Take her stuff. He's following me. I don't want him following me. Well, let's go up here.
Whispers told me a secret.
Medicaid 62. I'm not really all that good.
Just as I planned.
But gather's bodies have been savaged and gnawed by a local wildfire. They likely were prevented from leaving the area by the forest. Okay. Where am I?
I know how to take risks.
Oh, something here. Oh, another one of those bayonet chain knife. And when an attack inflicts bleeding 10, the target also suffers 25% critical damage to all attacks made against it. Okay. Oh. It's nice to have when you have it on a pistol. Pistol at one hex range. I wanted to go up this way.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh God, where am I? Okay, there's nothing out here, so there's only one door, so we gotta go this way. We only have one door out of here. Out we go.
Keep your wits about you.
Trek among the monotonous forest landscapes is becoming dull. The rogue trader's weary eyes are ready to close the journal code when the usual sounds of the forest are interrupted by a blood-curdling scream. Blood-curling scream. The cries are drawing closer and closer, and their source finally appears. A small creature with slick-back fur and a long tail, as if mocking the rogue trader, lets out another piercing cry and scurries away, its yellow hind paws winking between the tree branches. Sense of decaying flesh becomes to reinforce their bodies that have not yet been torn apart by the local wildlife. Where the hell are we? There's an awareness up there. God, why is my awareness so low?
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Marking on the containers date back about 500 Terran years. Inside are decayed remains and usable equipment. Judging by the traces of blood, the Xenos attacked the camp from a high ground, reluctant to get too close. To the forest. Okay, I need to get up here somehow. How do I get up there? Is there a ladder or something somewhere? I need to get up here for this awareness test, but I can't. Oh, there's the ladder. Okay. Alright, it's only 67%, so I'm probably not going to get it.
My success was inevitable.
Been picked clean by wild beasts, but the marks on his spine and his camp was routed. Was it the fury of my kin? They fought monsters from among the Monkey, only to become no different than monsters themselves. Clean by wild beasts with the marks on his spine, as well as the man was sliced in two with a power weapon. Ooh, more crack grenades. Good. I'm going to need them, I think. Somehow I think I'm going to need those crack grenades. Maybe I should load up Argenta and my lady. Yeah, that's where we'll go for now. Set up camp in the amid the remains of an ancient military encampment. Where are they? They didn't follow me in here? They didn't follow me in here, huh? Okay.
Is there money to be made?
I think this is the door I came in.
I won't let it define me. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Tempest Carapace Elite Backpack. While the wearer's weapon has a base rate of fire or strike count equal to from 2 to 4, that parameter is increased by +2 if it is a ranged weapon. Its recoil is doubled. The wearer's weapon has 5 or more base rate of fire. Or or strike count, the hit chance of the wearer's burst attack is increased by 18%. If it is a ranged weapon, its recoil is negated. Oh man, I want to put that on Argenta, right? Advanced medkits. Fireproof grants immunity to fire damage and bleeding, but reduces agility by -10 and movement points by 2 until the end of combat. Okay. Alright, well, we want to take all that. Do I want to put that on Argenta? What has she got on? She's got on damage from the wearer's grenades, but putting this backpack on her. Let's do it by newest to oldest. She doesn't throw grenades near us anyway. I'm going to do that. See if it makes her shoot better. Okay, I think we have to go out this way because we came in from the other side. Those guys are not following me anymore. See where we go. We're just lost in the forest, I think. Okay, deflection is a straight number. That's the number that comes off the damage. This is a percentage of the damage. So if they do 20, you would take 20% off. If they do 20 here, you take 2 off. Okay. Now what? Forest hike lasts an entire day, and the golden rays of dust sees a small hill crowned with the Aquila. Double-edged eagle totem made from the plasteel and rockcrete components of an ancient ship. The foot of the hill provides a much less scenic view, however. The soil is stained brown from all the flesh smeared upon it, contrasted only by the white specks of bone shards mixed into the dried-up bloody mass. Ah. Did we not get here in time? Okay.
Stop. There.
I admit that I am somewhat disconcerted that the Lord Captain has continued his affair with Jai after the truth about her background came to light. It was a poor enough match before, but now?
That is what I am wondering. Perhaps she does things in bed that mean his lordship would forgive her any transgression. But who am I to say?
You know, I'm standing right here, jackass.
Watch your steps.
Oh, what's this? Dreadmonger grenades. Those are nice. And what's this? Arch Militant's Hood. Each of the wearer's critical hits made with a ranged weapon increases their melee weapon critical damage by strength bonus to land combat. That doesn't really help me. Because she doesn't do ranged combat. But we have Dreadmonger grenades. So, Dreadmonger grenades. Grab a Dreadmonger grenade, dude. Take a Dreadmonger grenade. It's a Mind Scrambler. Blinding grenade, fire, poison gas. I think I might want to have you have a Dreadmonger grenade instead of the gas. You're going to keep a gas. What's this? This is haywire. Mechanical creatures, no. We'll give you a Dreadmonger grenade too. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, oh, there they are. They are here.
Too hard for a simple monkey. Keep a sharp eye. My success was inevitable.
Okay, so there's something over here. Let's go get this. Athletics is 75%. What's this say? No one repurposed old containers to build a ceremonial tomb. The remains of Imperium soldiers were placed inside a long time after their death. I'm going to quick save here. In case I don't make this, I really want to open this up.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
What's this say? Tattooed mummy lies in a ceremonial pose, dressed in bizarre attire and with an aquila burned into its forehead. But it's goods, it's stuff. What have I got? Stupor. Same as Eye of Hecton. Target may become stunned for 1 turn. Ooh, I kind of like that. Deadeye shot from that. Oh man, I don't know which one to take. I'll just keep it for now. So that's it for here? Oh, there's another one here. To the forests and to the forest. Which one do I go to? Oh man. Do I want to go across the log or here? Let's go across the log.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Go across the log, see if I get anywhere important. Okay, this is that map. Right? This is where I've been before? Yep. Okay, so we need to go back up here.
I've been thinking. Are we definitely back? Could this be another kind of torture cooked up by Tavantius?
No, I don't think so. He's not this elaborate. Come on. It's gonna be back to where we were. Come on. We were just here. We just went out this door before. Oh, come on. I'm at 26 minutes and I haven't gotten anywhere. Oh, this is not someplace we've been before. Owler of the forest, dwellers of the forest. Go talk to one. Starboard descended on the eagle god's wings of fire to help us. No, he didn't.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, here we go. Cutscene to end this video. Cutscene and probably dialogue. Let's get ourselves going. Come on. Leads ahead. A group of lean young people surrounds you, shooting anxious glances between you, Galigios, the priest, and the gray-headed elder, who has stepped forward. Unlike the rest, her skin is completely free of decoration, save for the two-headed eagle branded on her wrinkled forehead. Decide the fate of the Eldari. Our meeting occurred just as Speaks with Gods foresaw. The woman's accent grates on your ears. Her words sound like a fusion of High Gothic and most vulgar tongue of the rabble. Welcome to the heart of the forest, Starborn. This ruler... Enough of your bleating, old hag. I already told you your speech offends me so. It makes me want to cut out your tongue. Not even a quarter preacher could have the patience to listen to you blather on about your stars, gods, spirits, and other nonsense. Claire's waves the woman away and turns his filthy gaze on Speaks with Gods. I'm sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods, old man. I am a hunter, and without a quarry I turn into quite the beast. Humbly covering his eyes, the priest nods slightly. Speaks with Gods is ready to conduct the ritual, Starborn. The heart of the forest is calling out to me, so let this priest serve his gods, not in word, but in deed. I don't know what he just did. I don't like it. It's done, and this good-for-nothing psyker has finally proved himself useful. Winterscale looks around the settlement with a bored expression. Intend to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Quietzatemmer is that the fruit here is sweeter than Calexian honey and more tender than the meat of a young grox. You should get some rest as well, and remember, it is better to go hunting when you are full of vigor but slightly hungry. The hunger adds acuity. Makes the kill more intoxicating, you know? Let me know when you're ready to depart, or if you decide to share a few stories, then come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidences away from prying ears. Clicks his tongue and nonchalantly salutes you in farewell. And he goes away. And he doesn't go away. He just stays here. Dwellers of the forest. Morton the Grey. Trevor Cassini. I can actually talk to these two? Okay, I got... Oh, and I can level up. So we're going to stop here. I got to level up before I do anything else. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Notified upload videos into scheduled streams. So we were lost in the forest, but now we're not lost anymore. It looks like we're someplace. We'll have to see what this lets me do. There's a bunch of stuff for me to go pick up. So I'll probably do that first thing next time and right after we level up. So we'll level up and then we'll run around and get things. So next video will be a level up video and maybe some looting, and then possibly the video after that we'll talk to all these people. And the video after that we'll actually go wander around and see what we're supposed to finish doing here. So now the way through the forest is clear. We're supposed to finish the hunt before returning to the ships. And I need to go fight him, probably. Outcast duty. Hiding the other area, the coming of wrath. No, he's approaching the Lord. Okay. And the door is in here too. Servers are going to trust the rogue trader to find it. Okay. Okay, well, we've got stuff to do, things to level up. So, that's what we'll do next time. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos and scheduled streams. I have 2 other uninformed playthroughs like this one. Battletech by Harebrained Schemes, older game. And Baldur's Gate 3 by Larian Studios, which having some difficulties with their patch 7. And their music playing while I'm playing. So I'm trying to deal with all of that. So there's going to be a little while before there's too many more Baldur's Gate 3 videos. So I'm concentrating on trying to just advance this one as far as I can. Also got done with a Xenonauts 2 Early Access Milestone 4 playthrough. Played through long enough to make sure I could build as many of the toys as I could to show you what they're like. So you can join the channel to see that. And then on Saturday mornings I do a stream with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Fan choice told me to play a female monk and to romance Tristan, who's one of the main NPCs. There'll be more things coming. We're going to be tinkering around, probably trying to do another stream, see if that perks anybody's interest, and probably some more uninformed playthroughs here as the weather gets colder and I'm not out as much. We'll, probably start up another game or two. I've got like 3 games that I haven't played that I bought, and I've got 2 or 3 games that I'd like to do a playthrough, but I've played them before, so, I would have some knowledge of what I'm trying to do, so it'd be a different kind of playthrough. I have to call that something else, but all part of the Dren608 Plays channel, and we are going to also go back and do a few things with board games, strategy board games that I've done in the past. That's how this whole thing started. And I'm going to be going back to that and doing a series on one of the games there, too, at least. Maybe more than one. Just lots of things in the fire. I haven't quite figured out my schedule to get them all done, so kind of doing it piecemeal right now. All right? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye.